This is Built to Last with Andy Morkah. Good to have you again. Today we are going to be talking about real estate business, setting up a real estate business. Who should set up a real estate business? Everybody you see today in Nigeria is into real estate. Anybody that loses his job, when you ask him what he does, he say, I'm into real estate. Even people who are working, if you ask them what their side business is, they will tell you that they're into properties. Now, what is real estate? Real estate is this Mother Earth, the ground, and everything that is on it. So wherever you see land, whatsoever thing you do with land is about real estate. So there are so many things that can be done with real estate. So whether you are making money out of it or you are not making money out of it, as far as you're doing something that has to do with land, you are doing real estate. How do I mean? If you have a plot of land that your father gave to you, as far as you'll be able to claim ownership, either by possession or by title, whatsoever thing that you do on that land is real estate. If you so decide now to be making money out of it, by the time you now build a house in it and you decide to rent it, you have now started the business of real estate because you're making money out of that land. There are reasons why people go into real estate. You want to build a house over your head. You want to buy because you want to make money out of it. You buy today, you sell tomorrow. You want to invest because you want to make money out of it in the future. That's investment. Or you are buying because you want to keep it as store of wealth. So depending on what you want to do. Now, there are too many people. The value chain in the real estate business is so long. From the land surveyors to the architects that are going to design, to the engineers that are going to do the structural interpretation and design, to the builders, to the man that is going to carry the cement, that is the mason and the likes, to the property marketers or the realtors, to the managers, to the man that takes the biggest risk, which is the developer, as the case may be. You want to talk about the man that is doing the valuation. You want to talk about the man that is, that's the estate valuers, who are seen by most of the professionals to be the real people that have the knowledge of real estate, as the case may be. Or you want to talk about the managers, the property managers. You want to talk about the facility managers, as the case may be. You want to talk about the people that are developing shopping complexes. So there are too many areas that you can actually find yourself in the real estate business. So who should set up a real estate business? Anybody, depending on the role that you can play. So for the architects, they understand, what it takes to design a house depending on the environment. For the planners, they know what the code is to design an environment, as the case may be. So now, depending on the area you want to play. But in this part of our world, most realtors or most agents are perceived to be the people that are doing property business. Those are the people that are just doing marketing. So what do you really want to do? Now, that is where the vision comes from. As an entrepreneur, you're not talking about the vision. What is in your mind? What service have you perceived to be a gap in the industry? What knowledge do you have prior to when you want to set up that business? So now, if you have gone through the 4 walls of university to study estate management in school, write your examination, become a qualified estate valuer, as the case may be, and change your valuation. If you are somebody that has gone through the 4 walls of university, you understand business management, and you feel that you have what it takes to set up a development company where you be the visionary, that man that will take the risk to now assemble both the land, money, and people to develop a house. Okay, there are fundamentals that you need to know before you can start that. If you don't have the finance and you don't have what it takes to make that happen, then you want to start the realtor business, then you are not the risk taker. Your own is just to market or sell the one that people have actually developed, and you have the knowledge to advise people on the best property to buy, when to buy, and how to sell as and when you are providing a consultancy business or service as the case may be. Then you don't really have so much of a trouble. All you need to do is to read wide, understand the environment that you want to sell your products, understand developers and the philosophy behind their development, understand the market generally, and know who to talk to, who to sell your products to as the case may be. So when you now say you want to set up a real estate business, the first thing to do is, what skill do you have? What knowledge do you have? What experience do you have? What gap have you perceived? In which area do you want to come into? Do you want to be a realtor? Do you want to be a developer? Do you have a good understanding of what development is all about? Let's come back to Nigeria here. In Nigeria here, people have not been able to differentiate between a real estate developer and a realtor. The real estate developer is that man that has the money. He has an understanding of what the market needs. He briefs the architect. He ensures that the architect, designs according to the building codes. Okay, then he understands the trend of what the market is. The developer is actually the biggest risk taker in the business of real estate. If that is what you want to do, I do not advise that you jump into it if you have not gone to understudy a real estate developer that has succeeded, either by working for the person or working with him or having some level of tutelage from him on what it takes to do the development. Now, if you say you want to be a realtor, there are a lot of certificate programs, there are a lot of trainings that are happening every day in this market. I would suggest you first of all go to the internet, get as many training programs as possible, grab as much information, then you now begin to go out. You now begin to create affiliations. You now begin to create contacts of the people that you are going to sell to. You now begin to attend programs and know who that you should sell to. You now begin to know how to do your negotiation. Make sure that you have that knowledge before you jump into the market. Because I can tell you that there are so many realtors that have gone out there. They just run around the street, and after 6 months, you see them now doing house rentage business and taking their commission because they are unable to sell. They have not done their homework very well before they jumped into the realtor business.
Please follow us on all social media platforms, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on the bell notification to get notified when we post a new video.